Good morning, sir. My name is Priscilia Hulu, and my registration number 1901030103. I come from Group P1A2. In here, I want to explain about tree diagrams. Tree diagram. A tree diagram is a way of representing the hierarchical nature of a structure in graphical form. It's named a tree diagram because the classic representation resembles a tree, even though the chart is generally upside down compared to an actual tree with the root at the top and the leaves at the bottom. Tree diagram provides us visual representation of the constituents of the corresponding expression. There are components of tree diagram: S as sentence, VP as verb phrase, PP as preposition phrase, NP as noun phrase, did as determiner, N as noun, P as preposition, art as article. Now we want to analyze the sentence use tree diagram for the first simple sentences. The first example, his wife washes the dishes. There are 5 words, namely his wife washes the dishes. Now we go to analyze them. The sentence divided into 2 parts, namely noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase consists determine and noun. Determine in here his and noun wife. Now we go to analyze the verb phrase. Verb phrase divided into parts. The first verb phrase and the next noun phrase. Noun phrase consists verb, in here washes. Noun phrase consists determine and noun. Determine in here the, and the noun in here dishes. Next, we go to analyze the second example. The sentence, the young man has bought a new motorcycle. The sentence have 2 parts, namely noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase in here consists determiner, adjective, and noun. Determiner in here the, adjective in here young, and noun in here man. Next we continue to the verb phrase. Verb phrase divided into 2 parts, namely verb phrase and noun phrase. Verb phrase in here consists auxiliary and verb. Auxiliary in here has, and verb in here bought. Noun phrase in here consists determiner, adjective, and noun. Determiner in here a, adjective in here new, and noun in here motorcycle. Okay, next we continue to analyze the last example for the simple sentences. In here, the sentence, they are sitting on a boat. Same with number 1 and number 2. The sentence in here divided into 2 parts, namely noun phrase and verb phrase. But noun phrase in here only one is pronoun. Pronoun in here they. Verb phrase in here divided into 2 parts, namely verb phrase and preposition phrase. Verb phrase in here consists auxiliary and verb. Auxiliary in here are, and verb in here sitting. Preposition phrase in here consists preposition, determinant, and noun. Preposition in here on, determiner a, noun both. Okay, now we continue to analyze the complex sentences. Before it, We need to remember that a complex sentence consists of an independent clause and a dependent clause. Okay, we continue to analyze the complex sentences. For the first, the man who has killed the girl was finally arrested. The sentence in here divided into two parts, namely noun phrase and verb phrase. For the first, we analyze the noun phrase. Noun phrase in here consists determine, noun, and dependent clause. Determiner in here the, noun in here man, and the dependent clause in here divided into two parts, noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase consists pronoun who, and the verb phrase in here divided three parts, consists auxiliary verb and noun phrase. Auxiliary in here has, verb in here killed, and noun phrase in here divided into two parts, determine and noun. Determine in here the, and noun in here girl. Next, we analyze the verb phrase. Verb phrase in here consists auxiliary, adverb and verb. Auxiliary in here was, adverb in here finally, and the verb in here arrested. And then we analyze the second sentence. As soon as I arrive there, I will call your sister. The sentence in here divided into two parts, dependent clause and independent clause. Dependent clause in here subordinate conjunction as soon as, and dependent clause divided into two parts, noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase consists pronoun I, verb phrase consists verb arrive, and adverb there. And then we analyze the independent clause. Independent clause in here divided into two parts, noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase consists pronoun I, verb phrase divided into two parts, verb phrase and noun phrase. Verb phrase consists auxiliary will, verb call. Noun phrase consists determine your, and noun sister. And the last sentence, the man who has killed the girl was finally arrested. The sentence in here divided into two parts, namely noun phrase and verb phrase. The first, we analyze noun phrase. Noun phrase in here consists determine the, noun man, and dependent clause in here divided into two parts, namely noun phrase, pronoun who, and verb phrase in here consists auxiliary has, verb killed, and noun phrase in here consists determine the, and the noun girl. And then we analyze the verb phrase. The verb phrase in here consists auxiliary was, adverb finally, and the verb arrested. I think that's all about my explanation. What is the tree diagrams, what the components of tree diagrams, and how to analyze the sentence use the tree diagrams. And the last, I want to say, to easily analyze tree diagrams, we must understand the parts of speech. I think that's all, sir. Thank you.